Jones, who worked for the state of Arkansas, and he was the boss in the state of Arkansas, and she brought forth a lawsuit, and a person that was taught by
something like that. Anything.
That's what the whole case was about. That was the whole case.
Crime should be certainly talked about. But
well, it was just about the sex. You guys said it's just about the sex. It's just about the sex. You said it wasn't relevant when it came to protecting a Democrat from his job.
You believe that there are no cases where a public figure who is gay but presenting himself as heterosexual should be exposed?
I think it's.
Don't you think the Christian family values community needs to know as well? Because this person is living a charade, a lie.
If that's the way that the person wants to live their life, but I don't think that that's my
they
job.
Don't have to be a
I
public
could do
figure.
that. I could go through.
They don't have to be a public figure.
I do think it's. I think it's grotesque.
You
media.
do believe
I think
public
it's
figures
I
have
think
a
it's
higher standard to live by.
Yeah, I do.
You do. You're
I
always
do.
focusing on
but I find the activity of outing
grotesque.
It's grotesque. It's vulgar. Okay, fine. And that's it. I'm not trying to stifle your right to free right. I'm not trying to put you in jail. I'm not trying to take away your First Amendment right to do it. But I have an opinion about it. I think it's grotesque. I do not. I get information on the sexual relationships of hypocritical people who claim to be married. Who claim to be married, who are heterosexual, who are having affairs. I don't report on that. I choose. I choose on. That's hypocritical. That's hypocritical. Okay,
people say that what happened with Anthony Weiner was grotesque.
What did I do that was? What did I do that was wrong in that?
Do you know?
Give me your best worst case scenario argument of what I did wrong in Anthony Weiner.
You focused on something that a public figure did.
Okay, which is what?
Which was tweeting
publicly, right? Publicly.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, and what? Wait! You didn't finish. You didn't finish the story. The first report that we did was not about the public tweet.
Right.
It was about the fact that he went on Twitter after the fact and said that he got hacked. If a sitting congressman says that he got hacked, that's when I wrote the story.
Okay. No,
I knew
get
for
that.
hours before that.
And would you never have reported it?
It was a very difficult question he accidentally tweeted something. I think that what happened with the Chris Smith, the Chris Lee stuff that Gawker did with the guy with the shirt off. That's right. That guy puts that out there for public consumption.
Okay, so let me tell you this. Tony
and
Fabrizio goes to a gay bar.
Right.
600 people in the bar.
Look,
they all see him. They all see him and they know he's gay.
And my problem with the Tony Fabrizio thing had to do with the compliance with the radical left agenda, the radical gay left agenda. No, my problem with the outing was calling him a faggot and saying it's because he's a hypocrite.
And I called them on using that language.
Right. Well, my problem is the coercion, saying if you're black, you're not allowed to be conservative. If you're gay, you're not allowed to be conservative. If you're gay, you have the right to believe in traditional marriage. You do. And I will fight for a person's right to disagree with the politically correct orthodoxy that left-wing media outlets use outing as a mean.
You see that people say you do the same thing, so there's not.
How did I do it? I pointed out that he hacked an account. Give me an example.
But do you not have an agenda, a motive? Anthony Weiner's a liberal, right?
I just called. I called Spencer Bacchus to resign for congressional insider trading. He's a Republican. I'll go after anyone who's corrupt.
No, I understand, but I'm saying the motive doesn't matter as long as what you're doing is something that the public should know. And I think the public should know if a
we disagree with this. We disagree with this, and the thing is, you only hold liberals to this, to conservatives, to this hypocritical account. You protect the others.
No, I don't. I've talked about Senator Barbara Mikulski. I've talked all about it.
I find
anybody who to me is closeted.
I think people should be able to live their private lives to the extent that they want. I'm not the National Enquirer. I don't engage in that type of journalism, and the way that I see that it is done, it's meant to inflict a maximum amount of damage. It's an act of political and emotional terror.
So why did you yell out "the devil is here" when I arrived?
Well, I said it. I said it to humor you in a weird way. I mean, I went out to dinner with Bill Ayers and Bernadine Dorn on Sunday night. I live a funny existence.
All right. Well, it's been great talking.
Okay.
To you. Thank you, Andrew Breitbart.
Okay.